Hello students, this is Mrs. Raksha Shirodkar from Seth Vidya Mandir English High School and Junior College of Commerce and Science. Today we'll be continuing with the same subject, Computer Science paper 2, that is chapter number 2, instruction set of 8085. We'll continue with the logical group that we had started in the last video. We had completed with the 3 instructions in this particular group, correct? We had started with the AND instruction, that is we completed ANAR, ANAM and ANI data, correct? So today we'll be starting with the new instruction in this particular group, that is the fourth one, which stands for OR. Okay, so OR gate, it is particularly an OR gate. Okay, so the fourth instruction is ORAR, which stands for logical OR the register with the accumulator. So logical OR register with accumulator, the format I have written as A or R. The OR symbol, can you see, it's a V in between A and R, which is the V is nothing but the OR symbol, and symbol was opposite to that, top arrow or top cap, this is down cap. Okay, so and the result is stored in accumulator. Addressing mode will be register addressing mode, groups will be logical group, bytes will be 1 byte since there is no data present in the instruction. Flags will be the same as AND operation, except that here the auxiliary carry flag is also set to 0 and carry flag was also set to 0. So the only change in those instruction, we used to set the auxiliary carry as 1. Here will be setting to 0. So sign, 0 and parity flag are modified. Carry flag and auxiliary carry flag are set to 0. So the explanation of this particular instruction, how will you explain? So you will write as, in this instruction, the content of the accumulator is logically ORed with the content of the register R. The result is placed in the accumulator. Sign, 0 and parity flags are modified. Carry and auxiliary flags are reset. So example that I have taken here as, let A, accumulator content, A is equal to 52H, C is equal to 36H. So the instruction that I will be taking here is ORAC. Okay, so A was 52H, C was 36H. The instruction is ORAC. So the register R I have assumed as C. So A 52H you will write in binary, C 36 which you will be writing in binary. And the answer of OR instruction, the OR gate, you need to go back in 11th standard and revise the OR operation. Okay, so 0 or 0 is 0, 1 or 1 is 1, 0 or 1 is also 1. So 1 or 0 is also 1 here. Okay, so this is the answer for OR operation. I'll be revising. 0 or 0 is always 0, and if one of the input is 1, the answer is always 1 in the OR operation. So the answer that I got for these two binary numbers after ORing is 76H. Okay, the answer I got is 76H. So you will be writing as, after execution accumulator content is equal to 76H. And the flags you will be writing as sign flag, which you got from the answer as 0, since the D7 bit is 0. 0 flag as 0 since your answer is not full zeros. Parity flag as 0 because you got an odd number here, correct? 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2, that is 5, which is an odd number. So parity flag is 0. Auxiliary carry flag is 0 here. Since I have already told you all, it is always set to 0. Auxiliary carry flag and carry flag is always set to 0. Even if you are getting an answer as 1 for auxiliary carry, the flags will be always set to 0 here. Okay. Now we'll be seeing the second instruction in this particular video, that is fifth, number 5, ORAM. So always the instructions will be as ORAR, first register, then memory, and then the data. Okay, for all the instructions. So today we'll be completing with the OR instruction. In the next video we'll be continuing with the same group but with XOR instructions. Okay, so fifth is ORAM, which stands for logical OR, the memory content with the accumulator. So for the OR instruction, there is a little change which I have not mentioned in this particular slide. So the A in the format that I have written here is A XOR. For XOR, there is a cut in that V. Okay, whenever I have written the V in between of A and HL, so you will make a cut in between of the V, which stands for XOR. The symbol for XOR is V and a cut in between. So and for or sorry, this is for OR operation. That is, for the cut always comes for XOR operation, if you remember in the 11th standard explanation. So for AND it was a top arrow or top cap, here it is a down cap, and for XOR it is a down cap but a cut in between of the V. Okay, so normal, this is all correct which I have written in the slide. Format is A or HL and the result is placed in HL, so hence the arrow is moving towards A. Addressing mode will be register indirect addressing mode. Why? Because there is M which is present in the instruction. Group is logical group, bytes will be 1 byte and the flags will be the same as previous. So the explanation you will write as the content of the accumulator is logically odd with the content of the memory location whose address is stored in the HL register pair, and the result is always placed in the accumulator. Then you will write as sign 0, parity flags are modified, carry and auxiliary carry flags are reset. So the example that here I have taken is, let A is equal to 25H, HL is equal to C050H. So the example here is A 25H, HL C050. Since it is an HL register pair, you need to mention the 16-bit data. And for the 16-bit data, I have assumed as 8-bit again. 8-bit, why? Because I need to transfer the result in the accumulator. So hence I have taken an 8-bit data as 33H. The instruction is ORAM. So the instruction is ORAM. The binary OR operation you need to mention in the binary digits. So 25 in binary, you will be writing 37. Sorry, I have taken 33 by mistake. I have written here, you will be writing it as 37. So the after ORing the data comes to 37 again. The answer is 37 itself. So you will write after execution accumulator is 37. Flags that I got here is sign 0, parity, and all the flags I got as 0. Since the auxiliary carry and carry flag are always set to 0, and the other 3 flags also I got as 0 in this particular instruction. So the last instruction in this video is ORI data, which stands for logical OR, the immediate data with the accumulator. Format will be A or data and the result is stored in the accumulator. Addressing mode will be immediate addressing mode. Bytes will be 2 bytes. Since there is an 8-bit data present in the instruction, you will write 2 bytes. Group will be the same and the flags are the same as the previous. Okay, so the explanation you will write as the content of the accumulator is logically odd with the 8-bit immediate data specified in the second byte of the instruction. The result is stored in the accumulator. Sign 0 and parity flags are modified. Carry and auxiliary carry flags are reset. Okay, you can change the explanation according to the format that you have written. You can say as in this particular instruction, the content of accumulator are odd with the 8-bit immediate data and the result of ORing is always stored in accumulator, and you can mention the flag register status. Okay, so the example here I have taken as accumulator content, which is 88H. I have assumed you can take any data. Then you need to mention the 8-bit data in the instruction itself. You can write the instruction as ORI, and in front of that you can take the 8-bit data, which I have assumed as 22H. So after ORing both of these data in binary, the answer I got is AAH. H is the hexadecimal unit, which I have already told you in the previous videos. So the answer that I got is AAH. The answer that I got is AAH. So accumulator result AAH got stored in accumulator after execution. Flags that I got in this particular is sign as 1, 0 as 0, parity as 1. Why? Because the parity will be an even number since the answer have 4 number of 1s. 0 flag will be 0. There are no, the answer is not fully 0, so hence 0 flag is set to 0. Sign is 1 because my D7 bit is 1. AC and carry flag will be 0. Why? Because in the instruction itself I have told you all that it will be set to 0 always. So thank you students, this was my last instruction in this particular video. In the next video we'll be continuing with the new instructions, but with the same group will be continuing. I hope you all are taking down all the instructions in a particular book and Please practice, keep on practicing these particular instructions, keep on writing by your own the format, addressing mode, bytes, flags, explanation, and also the examples by your own. So thank you, students.